Hello everyone, happy Sunday and welcome to tonight's stream where we are going to be back in Icarus to continue our hunting for Quarrites on Olympus. We kind of left off mid-mission in this one, so hopefully we'll finish that and then do one or two of the next ones along this path and see what else we can unlock. I hope that everyone is having an amazing weekend. I kept forgetting it was Sunday because everyone's off work and school tomorrow, so this felt more like Saturday, but it is Sunday. I remembered, I'm here streaming, and I appreciate all of you joining me. Let me say hello, and then we are going to jump in and go, we gotta hunt down some things with our new drill arrows. Kevin, Pat, Marisol, Kimmy, Sarah, Christy, Wander, it is good to see all of you. I think I got everyone. As usual, yell at me if I missed you as I was skimming. So here we are. I didn't play it all off screen. I really didn't have any time, and we were kind of in a place where, you know, I really couldn't do like a side mission or anything. And when we were coming back from the desert, there were Quarrites around. Like, we were passing them in the forest. So I was afraid to run around too much and come across them and then just kind of waste time. What time of day is it? 1 p.m.? Okay. Like running off willy-nilly into the forest with absolutely no preparation or paying attention to what I've got going on, so it's fine. I'm hoping we don't have to go all the way to the desert. We were definitely seeing them around. They're easy to spot from a distance because they have the extra blue armor bar under their yellow health bar. So you can see them from a pretty decent distance away. Just because I said it, we're probably gonna have to run all the way to the desert. I probably jinxed myself. Oh, nope. See, there's one right there. You see the armor. I rearranged my hotbar, which is probably going to mess with me in a major way. Like, my hotbar is always axe, pickaxe, knife, bow is number 4, 5 is shotgun, 6 is rifle, and then from there on, it's just kind of whatever. But because I need 2 different kind of arrows for this, potentially, I swapped. So I moved my bow to slot 3, and it's going to confuse me a lot. I'm not sure what kind of distance we get with these. We only have 15 of them. And I'm also not sure how long it's going to take. Okay, so 2. Oh, no. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. It kept drilling, so like it kept doing damage. It kept doing damage, so that actually was really great. 1 arrow took care of it. Their little skeletons are creepy. So we want this one. We were using the shotgun before, and I could go back to doing that too. But I figured I'd save what ammo I could. These apparently you can use them for mining. You can shoot like a... We might have to test that too. Shoot like a random... Okay, here's number 2. They move so slow out in the forest like this. Hey Claudette, good to see you. Yep, so there it goes. Dang it. I forgot. Don't hit it in the head. No hitting it in the head. Okay. 1 more. There's definitely a lot more for them to get caught up on out here compared to just the big open desert area that we were in before. One more. There's probably gonna be like 13 on the way home after this that have spawned in behind me. That's just how this is gonna go. Like no wildlife at all right here. Pull out on my stamina. Let's see. No, really, like there's not even a deer or a rabbit. Wolf, nothing. Oh, there's something. Not what we're looking for, but a sign of life. Oh, is that a buffalo? It is a buffalo. Does it have a baby buffalo? It does have a baby buffalo. New friend. Now this is risky, because now I have to get the new friend home. Potentially through Quarrite fights if any spawn behind us. So let's hope they didn't. Because I want him to stay alive. This would complete our... Oh, hello. We already have 2 Moa. I really don't need a 3rd one. I really don't need a 3rd Moa. Like, it's right here. We're gonna see if it makes it home. What the heck? What the heck? If nothing else, we can raise it up and then send it off into space for future use. It'll be fine. Now we have at least 2 of each. We gotta think of names for them once they make it back alive. We're not naming them until we know they make it home. We don't have an Aries yet. That's a good name. I like it. And I think that will match our other Moas, right? Didn't we go with, weren't the Moas A names? What did we name the other Moas? I feel like they were A names. What goes, what? Let me just start that sentence all over again. What goes good with Hercules? Artemis and Apollo. So Aries would go really nicely with that. I like it. That would be our new Moa name. And then, hey Patrick, good to see you. So what goes with Hercules? We need a good Hercules name. Well, you know. Hercules pair. You guys with me? I want to run, but at the same time, I don't want to lose them. I feel like they were pretty close to us. We weren't that far. We were just over here. Oh, Achilles is good. Oh, what is that? That's a spawn point for those guys. Alright, let's give that a wide berth. But that is right on that water, so we can come back there if we don't find a 3rd one. Look like copper, too. In the Disney movie, I'm pretty sure Hercules' sidekick was Phil, the trainer. Wasn't it Phil? And he had the little Pegasus friends. Oh, Xena's good too. Are we going off theme with that? Because I think like Xena Warrior Princess, which would match with like, because wasn't that on TV at the same time as the Hercules shows? I feel like I remember them being at the same time, but that could just be because that's when I watched them all on TV. We want to be here. to this side. They did crossovers and stuff. Yeah, Xena was a good show. That is a wolf. Yeah, it's like Xena's adjacent, but technically off theme. Where did that wolf go? Do I care? I would like my arrow back. Hey, when you kill something in like the super dense brush like this, then it's like, where did the body go? I don't care enough. I don't care enough about that arrow. It's only aluminum. That's true. The themes are more like general guidelines. It's not a rule. It's not a rule. I'm gonna go with it. I like it. I'm gonna go with it. So we're gonna go Ares and Xena. And I need you guys to remember that because I probably won't. Oh, Newton was his sidekick? Oh, I was way off. I wasn't even close. These guys are going to get kind of cramped in this space that we have, so this probably has to be it with our new friends. I like the look of this coming up on the house on this side and having all the greenery up there. I like it. All right, new friends. Oh no, wait. Where did we lose one? Oh, there you are. Silly bird. Come on. All the way in. There we go. Okay. Stop following me. Check your food. Plenty of food in here. Plenty of water. Let's pet everybody that we can pet. So they keep leveling. There's a horse that's going to start attacking us. Fantastic. I know. I probably have to repair this thing. There were some wolves attacking it earlier too. So there's definitely some weak spots. Should check on that. Oh, it's them on the other side of the thing. I was like, it sounds like something's about to attack me. Hammer. Yep. Just this one. Alright, it was only down 500. Oh, this one's at 38. That one's good. They all seem to come from that corner. I could probably put spikes on just that corner because we're always going to be riding in from this side, so I wouldn't really have to worry about them getting spiked on my own spikes if I just put them on that far corner. Alright, at this point it's nearly time to sleep, so we're just going to stay here and then go get that third Quarrite in the morning. I need to eat. Not raw meat. Let's put some more meat in here. The rest of it can go in here. That's not meat. And then we have to sort through the other stuff we got. Hey, Smokey, good to see you. What's attacking me now? A wolf. There's a serious lack of back access to this base. I normally put in a side door of some sort, but right now we really can only get in and out from the front. I might have to address that. That's just a problem waiting to happen. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, okay. Clearing out my inventory. That's what I was doing. So we want a tree sap. We want bone dust. Stick can go in there. Stone can go in here. Leather can go in here. I'll put the fiber in there too. And then I never really got around to organizing these boxes. They're still kind of a mess. Coal is in here and this box is full. Okay. I'm gonna put this in here. Aluminum and silica. What I'm trying to unlock is the composite armor. I probably need to make sure I have the materials to make it. That will be future me's problem. I think we have to do the next mission before we can even do that. Okay. Shed some light on the situation. I haven't messed around with it yet, but the update from this week was instead of like curved wiring and plumbing, there's like a straight option now, so it'll be right angles and stuff, which I'm hoping makes things look a little bit neater inside. Like if you've got stuff going up the walls and across the ceiling to do lights, for example. That's what reminded me, was my needing my light inside. What kind of knife do I have? Platinum. I have more fur than I will ever need, so I'm going to destroy that. We're just going to hang out until the red part of the storm goes by, and then we'll go do what we need to do. Let's refill our oxygen and water. And my food situation. I like the look of those flaps, but in practice, they're really annoying. The flaps are really, really annoying. Okay, let's see what we've got. Plenty of prime meat. We've got bacon, regular meat. Can bring these. We've got all this stuff, random stuff that we got from out in the desert, the seed bread and these like seed crackers. I think that I'll keep up with the veggie rolls though. Yeah, it would be nice if there was like a way to have it just look open still. Or maybe just interact differently. Like if you just kind of phased through it a little bit, not this like weird it stays on you kind of situation. Although it is an impressive animation. Would that be an animation? I don't know, but you know what I mean? The fact that it does react this way is annoying on screen, but cool that they did it. If that makes sense. Alright. Let's just... We're not going very far, so I'm just going to eat one of these. I'm not going to, like, take them with me. Let's head back the way we were. We know for sure that there's a spawner over here, so we'll definitely find some. These gelatos are great too. They work really well. We'll probably continue to carry them, especially since I have two bows anyway. Might as well use them for two separate things. Not sure if I'm going to destroy the spawner or leave it there for future potential spawning. There you are. Because it's only copper, and then I know where I can come farm them if I want to. I guess it'll depend on if more pop out of it during this fight. Where is it? There you are.
Checking for mission items. Mission complete. Your next contract can be found on the chosen contract.
Give me back my arrows, please. It would be cool if you got the drill arrows back. I understand why you don't. But it'd still be cool if you did. Oh, it's stuck on a tree. Alright, come here. Give it the old stabby stab. Now, where did you go? Here you are. Hey, Rami, good to see you. Where's the other one? It was right here in these bushes. Here you are. Here you are. Alright, let's grab this. I think the odds are that I could find my arrow in this mess. I definitely hit this tree with it. Probably not great, huh? I'm going to go with slim to none on those odds. Alright, let's go home and grab the next mission. I could drop the board down and take it, but let's just... I'm guessing whatever it is, we're probably going to want to gear up in some kind of way. And we're not very far from home, so let's just go and do that. Be running with my bow, so I run faster. Should be running with my bow that's not drill arrows, so I can use it against anything else. I do want to try the drill arrow on something random. Alright, let's do this oxygen node right here. Oh, okay. That's not efficient at all. Not at all efficient, but it's cool. I'm not sure why you would want to use a non-renewable resource or ammo like that for that, but it's fun that they made it work, because it makes sense that it would. Like, it almost comes across like that was its main purpose and we're utilizing it against these creatures. If that makes sense. Oh, that's true. It would be cool if we should try it. If we ever come across a cave entrance with the rock in front of it, it would probably, like, go right through that. Okay, so here is where we have to choose a direction. Going up would get us cave worm armor. And going down is going to be the Quarrite gun and the Quarrite grenade. Killing creatures, killing bosses, rendering medical aid where required. Okay. And that'll make the land sharks appear in large caves. So this is the way we're going to go because I want to unlock the carbon weave armor and backpack. So we want to be on this bottom string. Save the outpost that is overrun with creatures. Save the remaining miners at the outpost. Okay. So we're for sure going to want poison. But that's probably it, I imagine. Like the poison pill and then maybe some good ammo.
So you chose to assist the outpost. Brave of you. If you head there now, there may still be something left to save. These things must be pretty fast to cover that much ground. Unless there's more of them than we've seen. What an unfortunate notion. Best be on your way.
Okay, so prepare for combat and to render aid with medical and or medicine and survival resources. We need our heal device and stasis bags. I wonder how many stasis. Oh, craft 2 stasis bags. It tells me. Hey, IG, good to see you. It says 2 stasis bags. Okay. Do we have a heal device? Why do I feel like I picked one up? I did. Okay, so... Ah, good. That counts. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see what it takes to make the stasis bags. Here we go. Gold wire, electronics, and platinum weave. Okay, the platinum weave might be our problem. Gold wire, electronics, and we're going to need to make some platinum weave. The carbon weave armor is a hassle to craft. At least you can craft it without needing the boss materials. That's kind of why I want it. So I can make one of the new armors without having to grind the bosses 80 times. I know I'm exaggerating. It's not 80. But it feels like 80 when you have to wait an hour in between each one. So far, they've all been less than useful. All right, let's go cook up some food. I'm not sure if... I mean, we need a heal device, so I'm assuming that there's going to be people that we have to save. In addition to people that go in stasis bags. So we'll cook up these. A stack of it should be more than enough. And then we'll bring an extra oxygen bottle. And an extra water bottle. And then let me take a look at what we've got in our medicine bag. Alright, so we've got heat and cooling bandages, suture kits, all the basics. Blood thinning paste randomly? I must have found that somewhere. So the only thing we're missing would be like, so we got antibiotics. It would be 30 platinum weave is a lot. We have anti-poison, antibiotic, anti-parasitic. But these you use in advance. I already forgot what I have here. I have the purple one. Which is the anti-parasitic, right? So having an antibiotic is probably a good idea. Do some epoxy. And then maybe blood thinning. Epoxy and tree sap. I have to make cake. I can't make cake in this one because I don't have a cow. Let me just verify. I have the... Oh, I have the purple one. Okay, so I need... anti-parasitic. I have antibiotic. Right? I have antibiotic. I don't have anti-parasitic. So I need reed flowers. And I'll make like 2 of these, 3 of these. Reed flowers are right outside, so that's no problem. You didn't even have time to fully turn around and look at me. I don't want to buy another cow, so I'd have to go onto one of my other maps and ship my cow up to space so I can ship it down from space over here. Whee! I'm not even going to use my scythe. It's in my pocket, but I can't be bothered. There we go. Wobble them. Ah, the weed jump didn't work so well on the way back. They're not super expensive. I'm just not sure if I'm going to play on this map after I do the Great Hunt stuff. Because the next time I play on Olympus, I'd like to do the main missions, and I feel like going through the missions, I don't really want the Quarrites in my way. What did I come in here for? Oh, yeah. I already forgot. Some of these. And then I don't think I need this blood thinning paste. So I'm going to leave that in here, and I'm going to take these. So now we have every bandage type, the 3 main... You know, I'm going to bring in poison one too. I don't think we'll need that. I've never needed that. But just in case. Yeah, Claudette, that's how you're doing it. It makes the most sense, I think. I don't necessarily want to deal with all the nonsense as I go through the rest of it. Halfway is really good. I feel like that is a very long process. I'm impressed by halfway. It'll probably take me weeks. What am I missing for platinum weave here? Nothing. I was just looking in the wrong spot. 40 feels excessive, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'll need it eventually. Stasis bags. Right here. Yeah, I need 40 just to be able to do this, the stasis bag thing, so. I'll take it. So yeah, I didn't put that much time into this map. We're only just over, almost 26 hours in. So I've been kind of rushing it for sure compared to some of the other maps. So as sad as it is, I think we'll end up abandoning this one. Oh wait, I needed that epoxy. We'll end up abandoning it and moving on. Which sounds worse than it is because I'm not going to delete it. Like if there's ever a need or a reason to come back here, I would. I could. I'll keep it. Go. I think the longest part is getting something established to that level. To be at a level to like easily blow through the missions. Okay. Make sure I'm not like carrying a bunch of nonsense on me. 2 stasis bags? Perfect. Okay. Why did I think I needed epoxy? I definitely didn't. I think I needed epoxy for something on the other end. Alright, stasis bags. Check.
Looks like these two took out additional insurance before working for Norex, though I can only imagine how much their premium must have cost. We don't exactly have the best reputation for safety.
Alright, let's see. Head to Mining Outpost Beta Grid F8. F8. Oh, wow. F8. Okay. This is outside of the area that I've been in. Is that... Also, like, did you notice that I completely forgot how the alphabet works? That was bad. Is that in the Arctic or is that in the desert? This is the downside to not having the whole map uncovered anymore. I used to. Hold on. I'm pulling up the map. Because I want to actually see where I'm going. Okay, that is... Oh, okay. It's like the forest on the other side of the desert and or the Arctic. Depending on where it is in F8. F8 is like... The desert ends... Like there's a connection into it over here. And then the Arctic, you can come up through it. So yeah, it's part of the Riverlands. The very tail end of it. Alright, so what's the best way to get there then? It's a hike. Whichever way we go, it is a hike. Probably the Arctic, even though that seems terrifying. I'm thinking that if we cut through the Arctic, it's slightly more efficient than cutting through the desert. We'll just have to make sure we Pack our snacks. We are doing Liberation. Liberation is the mission that we're on, to go clear out the land sharks, I assume. The picture looked like land sharks. And save the miners. Yeah. I think we'll cut through the Arctic. We'll ride a mount, obviously, because I have my stasis bags. And I learned that lesson the very, very, very painful way. So, let's see. Athena, can you hold 2? Yes, you can. Okay, so Athena's going to hold 2, so that's fine. We'll keep her. We've been riding her pretty successfully. I'm going to bump up her stamina. And stamina regeneration, maybe? Food duration. Could just bump up max health. Less perceived threats. Stamina regen, health regen. Falling resistance could potentially be helpful. I could do this one too. Food effects duration and cold resistance might be good for what we're about to do. Let's do that. I'm going to do 3 into stamina, well, to get it to 3, and then we'll do 1 into cold resistance. Let's take a look at the Arctic saddle, because right now we're doing the bear hide, which nope. What happened? Okay, I don't know what that was. I don't know what I did to myself right then. Let's take a look. So we are using the bear hide saddle, which gives us movement speed. The Arctic Explorer saddle, we have, I think the newer Arctic saddle, yeah, it takes wool, and we don't have wool here. So 10% to 1. Yeah, so let's do an Arctic Explorer saddle. It has the same stats as the regular Arctic one, but it looks cooler. So let's do this. We'll lose the movement speed bonus, but I think that'll be well offset by the cold. And then I'll take a look at making the food. You're not who I want. I want Athena. Jeez, guys. They're a little cramped in here. Because that might be helpful too. Let's see. We have the desert. We need Arctic. Movement speed in the Arctic, less food consumption, and 15% cold resistance. So that is pumpkins. Easy enough. Pumpkins are here. Now for this, I am going to use my scythe. Where did I put it? In my tool pouch? It is in my tool pouch. Not the most convenient place for it, but that's okay. Here we go. 17 pumpkins. I only have 1 thermos, so I can't stack my drink effects this time. But that's okay. Make 3. Should have left my seeds upstairs. Too late now. Just gonna stick them in there. The pumpkins in here. I ended up coming up here anyway. I could have just brought the things back. All right, let's put you here. So I'm gonna, oh, I gotta salt that food. Nope, it'd help if I picked up the food before trying to salt it. All right. This is going to be an adventure that I think we're just going to start in the morning. To be sure that we are ready. Stasis bags. I've got plenty of ammo, I think. Over 100 shotgun shells. 54 rifle rounds, but that'll actually last a while. 48 aluminum arrows. I would feel better with more arrows. Let's see. What am I missing to top that off? Aluminum. Everything. Copper, aluminum, and epoxy. I am missing all of it. Copper, aluminum, and epoxy. Oh, there it is. Make a stack of 100. We'll just travel with the stack of 100. I think that'll be more than enough for what we're doing. Take the epoxy back. Leather can go right here. Sort that out. I'm going to stop for platinum on the way. Do we have any left? 18. Wouldn't be any in there. And 20. Alright, I'm going to take this 20 and turn it into platinum sheath. We found a platinum node. I really should probably get a drill on it. Although we'll see. If I'm not going to spend a ton of time in this world after I do these missions, there's really not too much need to grind out a bunch of stuff. So we're going to head to this Arctic entrance. Or this one. We're kind of equally distant between the two of them. This one kind of comes up here and then curves. And this one just kind of goes straight. Up and over, down and around and up and over. Or like 6 to one, half a dozen to the other. Let's go this way. We're going to go to the south entrance. We haven't really run around over there yet. We'll open up some more of the map too. Is there anything else I need to do? Anything else that would be useful for this adventure? My ramps and my little base building, although it's only wood, which I don't love. But it could be worse. Because I'm definitely going to need to park Athena somewhere. I'm not doing this on foot, which means I need to be prepared to save her from this. We've got poison pills. I think that I will put them... I mean, I have until we leave to do this, but I think I'll put them outside of my bag, because that nearly got me the last time. Is having to take the time to go and put them... Like, to go and eat one. I'm going to move them to my hot bar for now. Just so they're handy. And then I need to grab the food, which is fine. I don't think I need to cook anymore. I think I'll just take the food that I have here. It should last well enough. I will take 3, 4, 5, let's say 6 seed feeds. So these 3 things will come with us. And then I'll bring these 2 stacks of food as well. The desert feed. Oh, I'm gonna want my thermos. What do I have in here? Green tea. I did green tea for the health regeneration. I don't want to leave without that. Normally I would have like coffee or cocoa as well so I could stack them. Yeah, coffee does the stamina and stamina regen. But I don't have a thermos. Does it actually need to be in a thermos? Has anyone tested this? Because I never have. Can I make it in a canteen and it has the same effect? Or does it somehow lose its benefits because it's not in a thermos? Because it says like a canteen but with better thermal protection. But is that a real issue? I've honestly never tested it. You can make coffee in a sponge. I made coffee. That's right. I made coffee in my watering can that one time. That's right. I made coffee in my watering can. Really? 2 arrows? So I might just make a coffee. And I'll make it in the canteen. Whee. But I want it to go in the right canteen, so we're going to put this away and this away. And I'll use this one. Coffee. There we go. Now I'm going to need a new canteen for my water. It does make it easier to keep track of like which ones are my hot drinks and which ones are not, but I don't think it's necessary. That's my water and oxygen for this. Green tea and coffee, we'll stack those. I think we're good. Should also just grill up some more meats to keep on me. I need more bacon. I have bacon. I feel like I don't have any. Let's make like 5 more bacon. I don't need to go crazy here. Mostly because I don't want to waste the time. Bacon! I gotta make the smoker. I like honey bacon. Stack so many different kinds of bacon. Bacon flavored cake. That would be fun. I do miss having my cow. Carrying around this animal fat, which I don't need to do. Let's put it in there. Regular meat's just kind of my emergency food. I mean, ideally, I'm going to eat my 2 other cooked foods plus bacon and prime meat. What time is it? 3? We're going to sleep and then immediately head out. We'll see what we're dealing with. Hopefully I'm bringing enough stuff. This is really far from home if I'm not. Really far from home if I don't have the right things. I don't have a sink. That would be nice. Some of the stuff I can easily make on the go. I wonder if I should make more of these tonics. I can't imagine it would need to be more than 3. But maybe. The fact that I'm questioning it, they're kind of a waste if you don't end up using it. But I will obsess about that in a moment. The kids are here to say goodnight, so I will be right back. Alrighty, and I'm back. Minnie Blue and Kiddo say goodnight. What am I missing for some of these? More that's what I was using the epoxy for. Blood thing. That was what the tree sap and the epoxy were for. I'm gonna make one more. Yeah, they did scare me. Yep. Popped up behind me and jabbed me in the shoulder, and I did not see it coming at all. Yeah, like you did. Yes, you did that to me today too. Yes, you did. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to grab these. They do it on purpose. I wasn't even wearing my headphones earlier either, so like I really should have heard you coming. Go, and we'll put these in the medical bags. Just have a couple extra. I don't even think we'll need them, but better safe than sorry, honestly. Everything is in good repair. I should repair my knife. I have platinum in here, good. It's only half dead, but we'll get it fixed up so that we're good to go. There we go. I think I probably heard you, but I'm so used to, like, noise behind me that it didn't really occur to me. I thought it was, like, one of the dogs coming in or one of the kids. I just kind of tuned it out. Alright, let's put this here. Oh, these aren't going to stack because they're not the same, are they? Nope. Are these going to stack? Nope. Oh, that's annoying. I'm wearing my backpack now. Apparently I wasn't wearing my backpack when I made these ones. So now they don't stack. Kind of annoying. Stick them in here. Obviously I want to bring the ones that have the higher benefit. My primate might be the same way, but I'm not going to poke the bear on that. We're just going to ignore it. We are going to ignore it. I'm going to put these here. And then in the morning, well, actually, you know what? Let's just leave it all in the freezer for now so it stops going bad. Get 2 hours to kill, and then we will go to sleep. I don't think I need to mine for anything. We can kill some stuff. Although, should I even use my bow durability? Probably not. Probably not. Let's collect sticks. I always need tree sap. Sticks are so easy to get here. Yeah, I missed that one. Do-do-do. I just have no desire to start out and have it immediately turn dark. Oh, speaking of dark, let me go charge my lantern. I'm going to want that to be fully charged before we go do anything. That do its thing. Yeah, to our lawn maintenance. I think I've got all of the... I've been making more platinum sheaths. I'm gonna have to make a drill to go put on that platinum. Question is, do I feel like just making it a... making it an electric drill? That's really far to run the electric wires. Because the platinum that we found is in these caves right here. I think I've run electric wire further than that, but not much. Not much. We have a gold one and a copper one. But platinum is a bit of a problem for us, especially if we're going to need that much platinum weave. What am I looking for? That's not the right bench. Where is the mining drill? I know I could search it, but I'm going to scroll through first. Here it is. Oh, 10 copper bars. That's not much. That is not much. Let's make one. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go do it right now. I mean, it's sort of on the way for what we're doing, but not really. I'll just do it so it's like top of mind later. Need to move some of this stuff out. Even just this will make a difference. That can go there. 6. I could run a solar panel specifically for an electric drill out there. And then it just wouldn't run at nighttime. Which I don't think would be the end of the world at all. Leave those spots open. I'm trying to resist hitting the organize button because I have things kind of separated the way that I want them to be. Trying really hard not to just randomly push the organize button. Almost sleepy time. I was like, what's this thing? It's our dog. I forgot we had a stuffed dog. For a moment. I'm hoping that we can just run through the Arctic and not actually have to stop and fight anything like a polar bear. We'll just kind of keep an eye on our stamina. And outrun anything. Oops. Really? Now it's going to be stormy? It's okay. We're going to leave anyway. Do you get hit points to show if you hit the dog like you do with the targets? Oh, I don't know. Let's put the foods down here. And then this is the backup food. We're going to bring this one, this one, this one, this one, and this. Oh, nope. I didn't actually want to put that in the bag. The bag here, the food there. Okay. So, let's eat... No, one of them, not all of them. Let's eat that. Oh, lantern. Lantern. That's what I was about to leave without. Okay, let's assess the checklist. Oxygen, water, light source, check, check, and check. Food and self-defense. We have all of our weapons, ammo, the healing stuff. We're good to go. Should I wait out the red section? I should probably wait out the red section. You have a big bear target right in front of your window. He kept scaring you. That's not good. I never did make my base in a bag out of some better material. I really should have harvested some of the aluminum out of the, like those desert outposts we were in. Would have been a really good idea. We're just gonna wait past the red point as I sit here and yawn. I'm sorry. I've never bothered with the words. Never bothered with the shield on this one. Never bothered to make one here. I could. We could make more wings. What is that? Oh, the mining cart. We know how to make the mining cart now? I missed that. When did that happen? I only unlocked the expensive shields. Alright, I'm out of patience. I'm out of patience. Let's see. How are our friends? Artemis, why have you not eaten? Oh, you guys are out of food? Oh, that's unfortunate. I really need to put in that feeder. I'm gonna give him a whole stack of 88. We came back with hundreds from that base for free. I think it's a decorative item. It just said coziness bonus +2. So the mining cart is just a decorative item. Alright, Zeus. Tahiri. Alright, let's see. Press to claim ownership. Ares, right? We were going with Ares. Pretty sure Ares and Xena. I'll do your skills later. Where? Protagoras? That's a new one. That is one that I've never seen before. Xena. Okay. Now let's make sure that they're not following me because I always make that mistake. Wander. Wander. I don't want to get, like, a distance away and then suddenly they're all chasing me. Alright, you are going to go on stay. You are on stay. Okay. Zeus, don't be waiting at the door like you're coming on this adventure. You're not. Okay, everybody else stay and be good. I should have looked to see how much of that 88 food is left. Now that they've all kind of eaten. You're on your last bit. The rest of you have eaten? Yes, yes, yes. 74. Oh yeah, they didn't go. They're good. Some of that will probably spoil in there, but that is okay. I'm not going to bother giving her the Arctic feed until we're close, obviously. Because that would just be a waste at this point. I don't need to be wasting my lantern. Really need bridges. Xena Warrior Buffalo, yes. Let me see. We're aiming for, like, right here. Oh, that's a Quarrite spawner. Gonna shimmy on past that. Yeah, my husband and I had a base right there in our game that we were playing together too and had bridges all across there. It's definitely a time saver. I gave myself a marker to aim towards and I'm mostly ignoring it. Keep her stamina. I might have to get off and fight things like the Quarrites, because they'll just chase you forever. They don't seem to like to give up. Which is a big part of the reason that I don't want to deal with them. And their spawners everywhere if I go back and do all the basic missions. Oh, I'm already here. Okay. That went pretty fast. I think I missed where I want to be. I think I want to be down here. Yes. I do want to be down here. Took the completely wrong turn here. Come on, can we... There we go. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think I've spent a lot of time in this Arctic either. It's basically like a skinny path. More of a cut through. Oh yeah, it should be right here. Right? Yeah. Right here. Yes. Here we go. Alright, so now we're going to swap out my drink here. We're going to get rid of the cooling water effect. Got the hot coffee effect. Now we're going to swap it with the hot tea. I'm going to get off and feed her. And then get back on. Okay, so we've got both drinks going for us. And we... Oh, of course. It's just the tail end of a storm. We're going to go for it anyway. I want to kind of watch our stamina in here, though. Those are just wolves. Lots of wolves. We're going to try to run past them. I don't feel like dealing with them right now. I remember being like early game and getting jumped and trapped on a a boulder. So it's probably this Arctic and that boulder back there. And it was just a complete mob of wolves. And I had literally got trapped on the rock and had to wait for my husband to come save me. That was back in the days where if you died, your XP got reset. So dying was a major problem. You really wanted to do everything possible to stay alive. If we both died, we'd have to look at our experience levels, and whoever was closest to leveling got to be the one to stay dead and wait for the other one to come and revive them. Am I running myself onto an elevation I don't want to be on? Ooh, having an Arctic mole would be fun. Oh, I don't like those scorpion things. Arctic Moa might be a fun side quest for later. Yeah, it was like 7 days to die. It was a huge penalty for death. And it was the worst when you were just about to level. Okay, that's just a jaguar thingy. Kind of winging it. I don't actually know where I'm going. So hopefully not taking any dangerously wrong turns here. It's pretty much a long, skinny path. I know, right? Now it would be no problem whatsoever. I think this is right. Yeah, we're doing good. Damage is not actually that bad. I'm coming up on a cliff. Feels like it. It is. It's the no, 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 no. All right. Okay, can you not, please? I'm punching this thing in the face right now. I'm panic fighting. What am I doing? Just shoot it with a shotgun. $54. Yeah. That was not great. I punched it. All right, let's skin this thing. I don't even care about getting what's on it. All right, let's more carefully assess this crevasse. Wait, did we spawn onto the other side of it? We might have. We might have spawned onto the other side of it. All right, let's skirt all the way to the edge. Perfect. Can we get up here? Yes. Usually the very edges are okay. No longer sure. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. You know what? We're gonna get out and kill these wolves. Too far. There we go. I missed. There we go. Reload the gun before I get distracted. Skin this guy. Oh, it hit a mid-jump. I want my arrows back if possible. I was kind of hoping he'd fall into the hole. That's, not gonna lie, that's what I was hoping was gonna happen. That would have been very convenient. But he jumped right over it. I feel like one's coming for me. Yeah. There's definitely one stalking me. Alright, let's see. Let's grab you. Yep. Running right past you. Running right past you as well. Can I make it over this? Yep. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Head this way? Stamina. I think still following us. Did it actually give up? Like maybe it did. It's a treacherous path. We're holding up okay on temperature, though. Us and Athena. Right, more crevasses. Is this more like a cliff? This might be more like a cliff. I think I can go this way. Be nicer in the end when there's the full picture. I think this is the, yeah, F8. This is where we want to go. This is where we're aiming for. And then I gotta decide where a good place to leave Athena is. Scooch past all these guys, hopefully. I don't necessarily want to get into whatever we're going to run into over here. No, you jumped it! No! Okay, you need to go somewhere farther away. And then let me hop off and deal with this. Okay, you're dead. Jeez. You're stressing me out. Stressing me out. A bear? Are you serious? Shoot you while I'm at it. Good grief. Oh, it had a baby. That's okay. Not anymore. The horse might need a health potion. I think we're gonna leave her here. not going to bother putting a platform on it. Leave her right there. Okay, so she should be good. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't live with regrets. We might come back, I think. We're in F8, so somewhere in here we're eventually going to trigger, I assume, the thing. I don't want to take my poison pill too early. The land sharks, the problem with the land sharks is that they poison you in a different way. Which reminds me that I should probably be paying attention to my food at this point. Make sure we're as topped off as we can be. Or whatever we're about to walk into. We'll have to go back for her because the whole reason I brought her was the stasis bags. All right, so there's the outpost that we're heading towards. Just start our 9 minutes right now. Because I imagine we're going to get here and things are going to get dicey right away. Maybe not.
As suspected, more cave worms that are now just worms. No cave required. See if you can push them back.
Want my arrows back, please. Little ones. Does it say how many? Oh yeah, right there. 3 cave worms and collapse 3 quarrite burrows. Okay. He's gonna come for me, but that's okay. Focus on this first. Must you break the bridge? I meant to hit that with shotgun, not the rifle. Kind of everywhere. Where are you spinning me from? This is very chaotic. Oh, did the drill arrow not do the full job? What? Honestly, can I just stab you to death at this point? Not very efficient, I guess. I mean, I can, but it's not very efficient. Really? Alright. Quarrite level 2. This is dead. Oh, there you are. Come on. Oh, you just disappeared. Come on. There we go. Go. Is that still not enough? That's weird. I think these ones are just stronger. Because the last time we had no issue whatsoever. Dealing with them. I need to get out of this pit. Oh, here's the other Quarrite thing. These are way more annoying. The, cave worms don't really hurt that much because of the poison protection. So let's focus on this part of it. Whoa, hello. Can't believe I missed that. Go. That was so unnecessary. So unnecessary. Alright, where's the third Quarrite thing? Right here. You guys hurt, but not very much. I'm honestly just gonna keep focusing on breaking this thing first. One more. Perfect. Eventually I'm gonna remember to reload my gun. Someday. Someday that will be a thing that I do. Come on. Open your mouth. There we go. Thank you. I'm wasting so much ammo right now. Don't care. And this is why we left Athena on the rock. The wind-up for that is insane. I can't believe I missed. Hey. Yeah, see, those still hurt. Come on. There we go. This is a big one. Let's take the aluminum and the iron. Most of these we shot, right? I don't think I actually used my arrow on any of them. How much did they destroy? Oh, look at all this stuff. So much good stuff. Concrete furnace. Stay vigilant. Electronics. All that iron. Yeah, speed attachment. I meant to make attachments in between. Definitely didn't. So much stuff. The crazy whiteboard. Power. Oh, contact device. Okay. Greenhouse. Maybe we can steal the, beehive from this greenhouse. I forgot to steal the beehive from the other one. Seeds. Always replant the seeds. Should take this beehive. Let me take it now before I forget. These are not expensive to make. They're absolutely not expensive to craft. Hello, friends. Alright, concussion, blood thinner, and broken leg, and oxygen, and water, blood thinner, and this one. Perfect. Collect him in a stasis bag. And I feel like we just stabilized him. Is a stasis bag really necessary anymore? The little pod being right here means that it was wildly unnecessary to worry about relocating them. I love how we got the check mark for locating Biggs, but I don't know where I found him, so we're gonna have to, like, loop back on that. It says that I found him. Oh, yeah, another checklist. This is the first time I've found more than one checklist. Oh, I want the picture. So much stuff. Oh, that's the door. Bookshelf. There's so many books, 2 paintings, 3 paintings. Is there anything in any of these? It would be cool is if there was one of those fancy freezer crates up here, like we found in the other one. That would be nice. Is there a ladder? I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, right here. Didn't even notice. It blends. All right. Definitely gonna loop back for stuff. All right, so where was this guy? Oh, that's one of those water purifiers. That's cool. Caution, entering mine area. Was he in here? Did we go in here? We went in here. 7 days since last incident. There's no person in here? See, I didn't have my light on the whole time, but I feel like I would have noticed. Maybe he's in this little building? Nope. Ooh, look at all the first aid in here. Yeah. No blood thinner, though, which is what we needed so far, but that's a lot of stuff. Water jug. Drill parts. Hey, it's gotta be, like, right in my face. Because we got credit for Oh, there he is! I see him. Next to the greenhouse. Why did I jump down? That was dumb. I need to be on the ladder. / bridge. I see him. We must have gotten close enough when we were looting the greenhouse. Hello, friend. Alright, you need water and oxygen. They didn't even need food. Festering wound and cave sickness. Antibiotics and antiparasitic. Antibiotics. Antiparasitic. So yeah, good thing we made the things. We brought all the things we needed. Okay, now put him in a stasis bag. Him on the medical ship.
Excellent work, contractor. We may even be able to follow the creature's trail from here. Another log file has been decrypted. Reading it for you now.
Log progress at Victor Alpha 1. Things are escalating here. We've had a whole group of 4 personnel just disappear from their bunks overnight. Some of our men are talking about leaving for orbit. They refuse to work with this threat hanging over us. It seems no amount of fortification can protect us when the creatures can appear right out from under you. As I record this, I can see 2 of my team stuffing their dropships with anything they can carry. I'll do my best to prevent theft of any company property, but I can't guarantee it.
Mission complete. Your next contract can be found on your chosen contact device.
Let's take advantage of the one that's right here. Okay, so this one is training and testing of prototype equipment, combat and killing of creatures, collection and delivery of items, combat and killing of creatures, constructing of buildings and bases. Okay. This one looks Arctic. This one looks desert. Collect supplies from the supply pod, kill a quarry with poison, kill one with explosive damage, kill one with a projectile, and kill one with a pickaxe. The unstable quarry will have a weakness to explosives. Okay. Is it... I'm guessing it's going to give us the poison, the explosive, and all that.
Are meticulously planned. So your decision to research your victims in order to determine their weaknesses checks out. There are humans who research creatures just for fun, you know. No stabbing required. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Nope. Wouldn't know anything about that. Alright, so we're gonna put
Violent
that.
Core left you some toys to play with. Please proceed with caution, if you even know what that means.
I don't. Alright, let's put the heal device away. Actually belonged in this bag, but that's alright. We'll put the scythe in that bag. Okay, and then beehive stuff and checklist can go in this bag. I feel like I want to loot the heck out of this place. B14 and C15. Oh wow, it wants us to go over here. But we've come across quarrites everywhere, so I don't think... I feel like that's just a suggestion. Does this one have the upgrades on it? Can't actually see. Not from anymore, because I took the mission. There was good stuff here. We have our bags, so let's just load up the bags as much as we can. I don't really care too much for the wood. The electronics I want. Epoxy I want. The rest of the stuff is pretty easy to get. It's not really... Take the gold. Well, I need the gold? Not really. And I need everything. I want everything. Iron and copper, not really necessary. Alright, in here... Portable generator would be nice. Do I have extra space in here? I have one extra slot. So let's take... Stack these. Those will stack with what I've already got in there. Anti-poison paste. I think I need these things. I have plenty of space, honestly. I want the actual medical cabinet. I don't want the generator. Just because. Where can I put that? That can go in here with this. Put that in... Are all my bags full now? I think they are. Nope, this one's not. Okay. Now it is. Nope, it's got one more spot. Poison vaccine would be good too. I don't need this bandage, and I don't need these things. I could swap out. In fact, I think that I will. 1, 2, 3. This is such a nice little building. I'm going to swap out my wooden base in a bag for an aluminum base in a bag. I don't really care for the water or lights or any of that. I'm missing a wall. Here we go. All right, 4 walls, 2 floors. Don't care about the beam. Now where is my base in a bag? 4 walls, 2 floors. These are trash. Perfect. Do I want anything else from in here? I wanted like the pictures, because those are fun. I'm not going to take the books and stuff. I just don't have the space. But I do want the pictures. Probably sleep here. Yeah, it's already time that I could sleep. All right, let's do that. Base in a bag. Where are you? That is this one. Nope. This one. Wait, what? Where's... Oh, it's this one. Skimmed right over it like twice. Pick this back up. Pick that back up, and now we will put that back. I think I got so used to the base in a bag being brown when I hovered over it that the new aluminum walls that I just put in there made it look like it wasn't the thing that I was looking for. Okay, so I think we're good. I think that was all I really cared for here. There was nothing in these things. So let's go back and... Was there stuff in here? Yeah, there was. The steel I want... I have plenty of iron. Not really worried about it. Charcoal would be nice, though. I'll take the charcoal. Let's go back and grab Athena. Right up there. I didn't collect the supplies from the pod. Good grief. That would have been annoying. Alright, what have we got? Poison arrows, grenades, a pickaxe, and some steel bolts. I really need the bolts.
Danger.
Kill a quarrite with poison. Okay. I don't think I'm going to bother pushing through to where it's telling me to go. We're just going to head towards home. I know, grenades. What could go wrong? No possible problems with that. Actually, you know what? 125, 188. Yeah, I'm gonna ditch the steaks because these ones are better. I cooked these with my cooking backpack on. So we're gonna try to head back through the Arctic exactly the way we came. And then I might even just try to get Athena home and then go back out hunting for Quarrites. Because they hurt her a lot. Wait, what? Where is she? I missed her. There she is. There she is. Alright, ramps. Check. Get her down. Fantastic. Alright. You are still not fully healed, so not ideal. Well, just a bandage is not going to do it. I would have to give her a health potion. which I do have 6 of. There we go. Okay. And that can go back in here, and then this can go here, so I can give you some water. Put that back over here, and there is a wolf right there. The deep ore was over here, but I left the drill at home. So we are going to run like right past it, but I didn't bring the drill with me. Alright, feed you this, and let's get going. Immediately right past a bunch of wolves. Try to keep our stamina above half. Alright, so we want to go through and to the left. I made it to bring, and then I was like, nah, we're not going to go by it. And I left it behind. That was my bad. This would be nice, because at least we uncovered another big chunk of the map. Ooh, Vespers. You know what I don't have is my flamethrower. Don't have a flamethrower. I don't remember this rather large crevasse. That's because we're going the wrong way. I even talked through exactly which way we had to go and then immediately got into the Arctic and went the wrong direction. Whoopsies. I could use grenades, huh? Ah, scorpion thing. I hate those things. Hate them. I don't know how long they stick with you. Hopefully not long. I'm just gonna not look behind me and hope for the best. Get right past these guys. Basically just keep going straight. The Quarrite right there. Do I want to deal with it though? I don't think I do. I don't feel very good about Athena's odds. I mean, she did okay, but if I'm going to be trying to kill them with weird materials, then I feel better doing it once we have our stuff out of the Arctic. Even if I come back to the Arctic on foot, that would be fine. Oh, hello. Feel like I need to be going this way. My stamina's like out. Alright, you know what? I'll get off. I was gonna try to make her fight for herself. But I didn't. Alright, we need to be going this way. Right? Yes. That is correct. Okay. Now this. Oops. That was unnecessary. Can't tell if we're heading for... Yeah, this way. sometimes I would kill for like a little mini map in the corner, so I wouldn't have to keep opening it and making sure that I'm not taking wrong turns. I ended up a cliff. Okay. That is not what I wanted. Athena didn't survive all the rest of that just to die by running off a cliff. You can handle this much of a fall. Yeah. Oops. I feel like the Olympus missions are taking longer. But this one had a lot of travel time to it, so that could be why. We did Styx in 2 streams. 2 streams and Styx was finished. And that is definitely not going to be the case for Olympus. Alright, so we want to go... basically hug the right side here. I don't think we'll need an Arctic Moa enough to justify trying to bring an Arctic Moa home. I would like one. More Vespers. Alright. Yeah, the normal missions take a lot of travel on this map too. I think the map is just so big. The actual missions themselves don't seem to be more difficult. It's just getting around to them. Styx is a really big map as well, but the missions were pretty well contained. Like, it was pretty much one desert, and then that one... Ooh, there's... Was that the, there's exotics in the area music? I feel like it was. I don't really care enough because I'm not going to come back and drill it even if I find it. But I'm pretty sure that's what that was. More Quarrites. Yeah, the Prometheus one didn't require the null sector. It was pretty much like the Arctic and the one swamp section. They really didn't utilize as much of the map as I was thinking they were going to. Which was fine, I'm not complaining about that. I just think so far in this one, this has been the furthest the two things have been apart. I wonder if the fact that it wanted me to go to the desert, I am prolonging it too by going all the way home, for sure. Because the game is pushing me towards B14 and C15. So I'm wondering if, like, the next thing to happen would be in that area, and so I'm wasting a ton of time coming back and forth. But that's just the nature. That's the nature of the beast. The problem with looting too much stuff, worrying about my mount's health. We're not too far from home here. Getting to the Arctic is actually shorter. I mean, all of this is short compared to, like, the Prometheus null sector nonsense, if you put that into perspective. But we're 2 hours in, and only one and a teeny bit of a mission done. I mean, the first bit, all we had to do was find 3 Quarrites to kill, and then we were finished. So I think we'll be able to finish this mission we're on right now tonight, and then that might be it. I'll have to look, though. I was so focused on what we're doing next that I honestly didn't look to see how many we have left after this. I will probably have to grind ammunition at some point. And right into the water. Whoops. I do have those things too. I'm carrying my contact board and I have my recall beacon. Forgot about that till right now. I did forget about that. Alright, in you go. Good job, everyone. Pets all around. Is that everybody? Did we get everyone? Nope, we missed Hercules. They still have 74 food. Okay, cool. Now we've got everyone. Let's offload some stuff. What do we have to offload here? Our food is about to go bad. Those in there. These can go in there. Don't really care about the regular meat, so I'm going to put that in there. Put our photos on the wall. The funny thing is, I finally have a second checklist for the first time. I've never found a second checklist on the other maps, and in this base, I only have 1 exit. So it's not even like I need them. Alright, cool. Had this one over here. Alrighty, let's put the animal feed back in the freezer. And then I think this one was ingots. I never even got around to putting in, so there's that. Let's put the hot drinks in here. I think I'd have to make more bags, honestly. Was this one water? No, that's coffee. This is tea. This is the backup water. And then this is the oxygen bottle. I'm gonna put the charcoal in here. My base in a bag. This is stuff that I brought home. Gold can go in there. And then this is stuff that I brought home. Put my first aid kit above my... Well, I'm going to put it by the door. That makes sense to me. All this stuff can go in it. I think I'm going to keep this. The anti-poison vaccine. It's the same as like the poison pill. But it lasts for longer because the regular one is only 600 seconds and this one is 7,200. So it makes a big difference. Because I made bags here, but I could definitely use more. These are my tools. This stuff can come out. That stays, and this can be emptied. Alright, so tools, space in a bag, defensive things, extra tools. Perfect. These can go in here. Yeah, I don't need a checklist anywhere else. Can I put one that I don't really need? We'll just store it. If I ever do put a back entrance on this thing, we'll put it out. Ingots are in here. Epoxy and electronics, we're going in here. I put the generator. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna put the generator in with the biofuel. Keep it together. That's how I did it on Prometheus. I'm gonna go put our beehive outside. I didn't really leave a spot for it in this garden. So we're just gonna stick it in the middle. I'm not really planning to upgrade it. So it'll be fine. Let's get some bees. I would need more space if I was going to upgrade these things, but that's not the plan at the moment. Okay, here's that. What else have we got going on here? I really could use more rifle ammo. We went through a lot of it against those things, but probably not really necessary for right now. What do I have in here? Too many splints. If I take the splints out, these ones, I can put that in there, and then that will stay out of my way. And I'll put the spare splints in here. Spoiled meat can go right there. I don't need the bolts because I don't have a crossbow, so we're going to put the bolts away. I will put the grenades on my hotbar. I already have my pickaxe. I'm gonna make a better pickaxe too. What's a titanium gonna cost me? That's what I usually make, and I'm still using steel. How much for the titanium one? I really should just search it. This one. Carbon fiber. I think I have some. 13, yeah. I have carbon fiber. Not a ton of it. Yeah, I was gonna say I can make some attachments for it too. I never made attachments for any of my melee tools. Stick that in there. Plop that out. Actually, no, that's gonna belong in here. We're gonna be tidy. It's gonna go in there. I'll put this in with my other process things, keep things neat. Epoxy can go back in there though. Oh, this is like full. Let's make more of these. I can only make 2, but that will clear that out. Oh, it won't because I can't do it. Clear queue. Try that again. There's nowhere for them to go. Now I've got a slot. Okay, so now how many more of those can I make? 12. The other steel screws like in here. Oh yeah, speed attachment. Speed attachment, that's what I was gonna do. Speed. Alright, so I need 4 steel, 4 epoxy, a composite, and a carbon fiber. 4 steel, 4 epoxy, a composite, and a carbon fiber. 4 steel. Took too much. 4 epoxy. Didn't I just put epoxy in here? Yeah, I did. Alright, now we're going to turn around and take those bullets that we just made and make them armor piercing. 70 of them. Alright, pickaxe, speed attachment, go. Oops. And speed attachment number 2. We want to be on this side. Any minute now. There it is. Okay, now let me put my other stuff away. Wrong box. I don't actually have that running. What could I be making right now? What could I be making? Silica, iron. I have a lot of all those things. I really don't need to make any of them. Good night, Kevin. All right, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm going to change this bow over to poison arrows. We'll still use the drill arrows. Oh, I only have one left. I have one drill arrow left. They were nice. I can go back to using my pickaxe. We can make more. Just need aluminum, which I have a ton of. Let's make more. They didn't work so great against that second set, but when we were just kind of out in the wild, it only took one to go through it. So I don't know if those ones were harder, or if I was just missing. It honestly could have just been that I kept missing. Alright. Fantastic. And then let me grab the bullets so I don't leave those behind. I don't remember which side the platinum was on. But let's go looking for quarrites in that direction. We need tree sap. That's not where tree sap lives. This is where tree sap lives. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Not awful. Those 3, and then I will eat one of these. We're gonna do this on foot. Just because. Whee! Whee! Did I grab fuel? I did, okay. Can't remember if it's the cave on the left or the cave on the right, but they're right next to each other. And worst that's in there is going to be some cave worms. I don't think either one of them is large caves. Could be, but I don't think so. Whoa, there's another one of you. I gotta keep track of which one I'm on. Because, like, this one is taking poison damage, and I want it to keep taking poison damage. But if I'm gonna be efficient, this one I could be killing with my pickaxe. Come on, stay stuck. Come on.
When in doubt, blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Not elegant, but then neither are you.
Okay.
Have you ever been poisoned? By something other than human ambition, that is. Seems like a cruel way to die.
There's got to be a spawner right there. Yeah, it's right up there. Okay. Let's try to hit that with an explosive. What could go wrong? think we killed a wolf with it. I don't know if it actually would have done any good against the, oh, see, that's what's going to be hard. Right there. Throwing a grenade at it's going to be hard. How do I kill it with a grenade without it landing at my feet? Because it's rolling at me. And there's a delay for it blowing up. Okay. I mean, that hurt it. To lure it back towards the grenade, I don't want to blow myself up. It did a lot of damage to the spawner, actually. I needed to get stuck. Like, that other one got stuck. That's what I need to happen with this one. Oops. Already... Oh, did that do it?
Or you could just blow them up, I guess.
Okay, that did it. Oh, bees. Where are the bees? I honestly didn't notice the bees until I was getting hit by the... Like, I saw the little debuff thing in the corner. Alright, so now I just need to kill one with a projectile. Hopefully regular arrows count. And I don't need to use the bolts. Because that would be annoying. I'd have to go make a crossbow. Don't actually have one. Alright, so here's another one. That was right off his face. Is this gonna count? Yes, it did!
Where does that go?
Yay!
You know what? I don't want to know. I wash my imaginary hands of this business. Ah, so the creatures are weak to explosives. Shocking. What creature wouldn't be? You certainly wouldn't hold up very well. Now that you're armed with that delightful tidbit of knowledge, we can proceed to the next hunt. Mission complete. Your next contract can be found on your chosen contact device.
We're so close to home. You know what? I don't even think I care about going to set up the mine right now. Let's just go see what the next mission is. Let's just go see what that is. We weren't even halfway there. And now I'm curious, because maybe it'll take us in that direction anyway. It's cool that it's weak to explosives, but that's not an efficient way to kill them. Like, I need explosive rounds, maybe. Actual explosive ammo. It'll be a whole different crafting ball game. I don't think I'm set up for that. Such a dangerous thing to be. Like, I'm gonna light myself on fire. Not even on fire. I'm gonna blow myself up. Like, I hit him in the tail. Are you serious? Are you serious? Home? Quarrite spawner. What? I didn't even hit it in the armor. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's throw a grenade at it. I don't even think the thing blew up where I tried to put it. It only got 40% damage. Oh, it had exotics in it, so you know what? Maybe that wasn't so bad. Obsidian, I'll take the coal too. Alright, it wasn't that bad. Take the iron out of this one, and that is all I need from there. What was I even doing? Oh yeah, contact board. What? What on earth is happening? What is happening? What? Is this like Valheim? Like suddenly we're getting some kind of base attack? What on earth was that? I'm sorry, but you're caught in the crossfire here. There was just so much happening. That was a lot all at once. Yeah, no, it wasn't too hard to kill, that's true. From a distance, like from across the way, just seeing all the health bars and damage numbers, I thought that was going to be worse, actually. Alright, let's grab the repair hammer. 83%. 87%. 77%. That one was fine. That one was fine. That one was fine. You need to go. Okay. Now the contact board. Now we can do the contact board. All right, let's see. So now we have desert areas, all areas, land sharks and large caves, and unstable quarrite will have a weakness to explosives. So this next one is going to unlock the armor for us. That one did the backpack. Establish an observation outpost to monitor the quarrite. Build an observation outpost. Craft observation equipment. Observe the quarrite subvariants and collect samples. And then this will give exotic infused burrows a chance to spawn. Interesting. I wonder what we're going to need to build.
Contractor, the company has used the data gathered from your previous efforts to pinpoint their latest location. You're tasked with traveling to the marked coordinates and observing their behavior. If you end up taking a few of them out, even better. The data's fresh, but these things are fast, so you'd better head out quickly.
B13. Yeah, so it was... Oh, good. This one's actually marked. So this is where it was sending me. But we definitely would not have been ready for a tier 3 setup. A basic tier 3 base. That's so far away to not know exactly what we need to be bringing. That is really far away to just be guessing. Assuming power, obviously. Coal. Obsidian can go in there. Iron can go in there. That might be something I look up before we go do it. Because it is not close to home. Let's grind up all this bone. Destroy the fur. Don't need that. Process the meats. Go in there. 5 golds. Go in there. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I have a lot of spoiled meat in here I can put in here for biofuel as well. I'm carrying an extra pickaxe that I don't need. So let's put that away. Don't need these poison arrows. Never gonna use them after this. There's really no point. Okay. That's what I'm wondering, is if we... I mean, it's kind of in the wrong direction. I really should have taken more from there. Like, I could have taken the machining bench, some of the workstation-y type stuff. It's very much out of the way. This outpost right here and the one that's like up in here were both pretty well established, but that's a long way to go. A very long way to go. And this doesn't connect back. Well, I mean, I guess it does. This connects through and comes down. So like if we went back up here, we'd be able to grab everything, and then it does connect to this desert, like here. And then we just have to like travel the length of the desert to get over to right here. Alternatively, it's the desert entrance that's right here. So it is really far out of the way. Really, really far. What is this one called? It just says Quarrite campaign. Is that the name of this mission? Huh. I thought they had like more legit names than that. Forgot I had the teddy bear. I jumped right to Tier 4 as much as I could, so I don't even have like an extra machining bench because I skipped it completely and made the fabricator. But I don't have... Like, normally I would have had a full setup of all my Tier 3 stuff because I replaced it as I went, but I jumped around and pretty much went straight to Tier 4. I don't even have a bunch of stone building pieces. I have one wall. One wall and one ramp. Make concrete if I had enough steel. Stone would just take a typical like ironwood. I don't know how much stuff I need to bring, so I don't know how big I would need to make it. Let's make some epoxy. I mean, I could harvest my base for stone. You know what I completely forgot to do? I meant to look and see how many missions were left after this one. But if I abandon this, I can't take it again for 10 minutes. Which is kind of a long time. I'm curious though, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna abandon this. Then we're gonna run out and go set that drill. By the time we're done setting up the drill, it will probably be the 10 minutes. Whee! Because this is definitely not something we're gonna go out and do tonight. I'll probably prep as much as I can. I'm trying to decide if running back to one of those two outposts to get stuff versus grinding to make my own is going to make more sense, because I'll probably do whichever one before we come back next week. I'm not sure. I guess as long as we have the basic materials, it wouldn't be too hard to make stuff over there. I mean, it's not like we're going to, like, the null sector. You know what I mean? Every resource we would need to be able to go over there and then make what we wanted would be there. We're not going anywhere, like, restrictive. So it wouldn't really be the end of the world to just get out there, see what it says, and then work on it from there. Whee! Probably should have marked on my map where I'm going. Right here. We're nearly there. Hey, Shmai, good to see you. No need to abandon it. Click the close box, and you can just look at the other missions. That's blowing my mind. I can't believe I never noticed that. Actually, I can believe I never noticed that. It's fully in my blind spot. Thank you. That is good to know. Tear down and take, like, tear down my main base? Or are we saying tear down one of the outposts? What was this one? Titanium, that's right. Titanium was on the outside of the two caves. Hey, Pacific, good to see you. Did I take a wrong turn? No, I'm in the right place. I'm in the right place. I want to say it's in the cave on the left. Okay, the other bases. Yes. Oh, this will be our first time that we can try it. Let's throw one of these drill arrows at the wall. Alright, not terrible. Not really tall enough, but it made it through it. Is this considered a large cave? Like, are we gonna have a land shark in it? Because my fear is that there's going to be a land shark in it. Yep. There is a land shark in it. Now, the land shark gets me with the different poison, right? Like, is it even worth a poison pill for this? Hey, Steve, good to see you. I'm just going to take one just in case. It's not like I don't have enough. Where is it? Way over there? Oh, God. I forgot they moved. Yep. I'm stuck. There we go. Yeah, see, this right here, this is why we are not doing missions this is so unnecessary, using my rifle for this. Can't even see it. Oh, there's your face. There's your face. Your face is now gone. The worst part. The little sharky thing it does is the worst. Just come spit at me so I can shoot you. Imagine this isn't even the cave. Jeez. And I need the other cave. Come on, open your mouth. That was dumb. I didn't make sure the gun was loaded. That was silly of me. There's really no good way to avoid that, it seems like. I don't know why I'm even trying to hit it like that. It's just a waste of ammo. It doesn't do anything. I need him to come back up. There you are. Alright, this time I'm waiting for you to open your mouth. I forgot that they did that move, and I just jumped so high. Oh, geez. Okay, so you know what? This is not worth it, guys. Normally I don't mind putting my drills inside of a cave. It's a little bit annoying, but you kill a few cave worms and you're fine. But if I'm gonna have to fight that thing every time I come to get my ore out of the drill, that is not happening. That's not worth it at all. And I don't even think this is the right cave, because there's iron in here. Titanium. But I don't see a drill deposit location of platinum. And that's what I needed, which means it's probably the cave across the way. And if it's the cave across the way, it'd be a whole new land shark. It is. Oh, this is a bee cave. Alright, this is a smaller cave. So you know what? This actually isn't too bad. Because it's right here at the entrance, too. Okay. We'll go with it. And there is some platinum in here anyway, so let's grab that while we're at it. We'll use our miasmic pick for this. Grab the titanium too. I don't know if creature deterrents work for worms. If you use 2 cans and it will drill until both are empty. Oh yeah, because especially since platinum stacks to 100. That's a good idea. The ones like copper and iron fill up even before the fuel is used up. But platinum stacks to 100. That's a good idea. I'll try to remember to bring 2 next time. Okay. I feel like I need to sneeze, but then I lost it. Alright, let's get home. Is it the dehumidifier that you put in a cave and it stops the cave worms from coming back? I wonder if that would work on a land shark. Or is that not even the dehumidifier? I thought that was a thing. It has to be the electric dehumidifier? Okay. I thought so. I mean, not that I'm gonna set up shop in one, but I should probably make a drill to put on that titanium too. It's right at the top of the cliff, so I'd easily see that on my way by. The biofuel one just stops the cave lung. Okay. But yeah, I would assume if the cave worms can't respawn, the land shark wouldn't either. That whole experience, though, totally does reinforce that I'm just going to try to power through this map as much as I can without side questing too much or improving too much. We're just going to kind of rush through it a bit. And then I'll do a new Olympus map where I want to work on the missions and take my time and really, like, upgrade everything. Because I don't want to be dealing with trying to play through the main stuff with all these extra things. The Quarrites everywhere, the land sharks in all the caves, well, the big caves. That is a hassle that I don't feel like. But I'm just trying to do, like, the basic missions. I'm not going to put too much time and effort into improvements at this point. We're just going to try to get what we need to get through it. Especially since the armor that I'm unlocking doesn't even require the boss fight necessarily. Whee! This one you can at least make anywhere. The Prometheus ones, especially since I didn't do, like, polar bears in the forest, those aren't so bad. Those rime tusks are pretty easy to deal with. They're easy to avoid. I feel like they didn't really destroy the map in any kind of way. But the Styx one is annoying. Because now there's just pockets of poisonous gas everywhere because of the little monkey spawners. So it's annoying, but not incredibly difficult to deal with. These guys are just a pain. Like, I probably will not start a new map again for Styx. I'm halfway through the missions on Styx on my main world, and so even though, like, the poisonous pockets of stuff everywhere are annoying, the actual gargantuan things are no longer aggressive to me. I thought I was making tree sap. I never actually did. Alright, let's go collect sticks. Let's set it to make sticks and then go collect sticks. To also help with that. I'm setting it to make 100. It's not really going to do that because there's not enough space, but it'll make some. Yeah, the ones in the desert aren't. It's like the ones in the forest areas are fine. But the desert ones are still unfriendly. And obviously if you try to destroy their spawners, they get mad. But I don't think they would be too annoying to deal with on top of whatever mission stuff is happening. The only fun thing about having this with the missions is I bet that some of them at least would take me back past some of these outpost locations. Maybe not all of them. But I bet there's a mission that would be like, oh, let me just use this outpost that's already here for me. Because we have a couple of them now across the map. So that part would be handy. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, a bunch of the outposts are very livable for sure. They're nice setups. I think I like the ones on Prometheus the best. Styx was good too, but I really loved that one with the barn on it that we kept using on Prometheus. That was a good build. These ones have been much more compound style, where you have a bunch of little buildings all separate from each other, versus the other ones that were kind of like one big building. All right, let's make some tree sap. Wish it would keep going. Like, once you made space, I wish it would keep going. All right, tree sap, go. And we can make more crushed bone. Hey, level 60, again! Fiber in here. Oh, it's my bees! I was like, what is that noise above my head? It's my bees. We're right under the greenhouse right now. Make more concrete. I might want to just throw together a concrete base to bring out there. Just because I can. I mean, I guess I could head out. A bunch of those are aluminum buildings. I could completely break down, especially the one out in the desert. Oops. So, like, the one up here was a lot of aluminum buildings. But that's a really long way. I mean, they're both really out of the way. To go to B12 is really out of the way if I try to swing by any of the other outposts. Probably been 10 minutes. Let's look at this. Campaigns. Okay, so... Oh. It's 2. Okay. So this one that we're doing, and then the boss fight. I thought they were like 2. But I guess we are nearly done. Okay. Where's the boss? Like, where on the map is the boss? Is it in the desert? And in that, like, which desert? I'm wondering if we can just get ourselves set up and then, you know, do whatever this is, then immediately go do the boss fight. If we can get enough stuff for it. Yeah, Steve, yes, I would really like an answer. That one was not rhetorical. Thank you for clarifying, because a lot of the time I'm just kind of talking to myself and pose rhetorical questions, especially if it's like semi-spoilery, but just like a general idea of where on the map the boss is. I would actually like to know. Because I'm wondering, like, if it's over here, then we should just go ready to go. It's on the left side desert, so over here. Okay, because we're going to go put our little outpost over here. And if the boss is also over here, then whatever I build over here should be enough that we can just kind of come over here, do our thing, and then do the boss fight. So that we don't have to come over here, go all the way home, and then come all the way back. That'll probably be the goal, would be to get enough stuff together to do it all at once. Eat this. Because I am starving. Yeah, thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I think we're almost out of stone for this. That's okay. Scoria is a good idea. You get a lot of it once you start getting the cold steel. I don't have a lot right now, but if I went out of my way to focus on it, it's a good idea. Plenty of titanium right now, tons of gold. I don't have any composites, so I guess I'd have to think through, like, what do I want for this boss fight? Let me actually take this mission, because that was the other thing. So now If I begin the operation...
The company has used the data gathered from your previous efforts to pinpoint their latest location. You're tasked with traveling to the marked coordinates and observing their behavior. If you end up taking a few of them out, even better. The data's fresh, but these things are fast, so you better head out quickly.
Never noticed this. It's dead center. Maybe because this is a brighter red. I'm going to go with that. This just catches your eye, and this is kind of small at the bottom. That's how I'm going to make myself feel better about this. Never noticed this button. I completely thought that once you had a mission, you were just stuck and you couldn't see the board and the missions and stuff until you cleared it out and finished. I honestly never noticed that. Has that been there the whole time? I mean, obviously, I don't see why it wouldn't have been there the whole time, but wow. That's bad even for me. All right, what do we need for explosive ammo? Because I feel like that's what we're looking for here. Explosive. I know I should just search it. I should just search it. Can you blow yourself up with explosive rounds? I feel like you can. 450 explosive damage radius. So, like, I probably shouldn't make any kind of explosive shotgun shells, for example. I don't even know if that's a thing. But if it is a thing, probably shouldn't do it. You can blow yourself up. Fantastic. Let's see. Can you even make explosive shotgun shells? Now I'm curious. That would be terrible. Yeah, you totally can. You absolutely can make explosive shotgun shells. That would be horrible. All right, so we need to make a bunch of regular shells. Use the Viridian pick from the workshop. Is that the miasmic-y one? I use the night pickaxe. Inaris night pickaxe. Oh, it's the cold steel version? I see. Yeah, no. I mean, yes, I have one. I bring it down and use it just enough to get some super cooled ice, and then I make my own. So yeah, I have the cold steel version, and that's how I get the regular cold steel one. And then I just send it right back to space so it's safe. I did the same thing on sticks with this one until I could make my own because of those poisonous thingies. But on this map, I have to actually keep it. There's no way I could ever make a miasmic one. That's easy too. Yeah, it just makes sense. I mean, as soon as you can make the regular one, why risk your workshop one? Is my thought process on that. So ammo. I'm going to take it at its word that that is the best way to be doing this. I need casings. Is the casings iron? Yes. Make a bunch of this. I'm not sure that rifle is really going to be what I want to use for this, but I definitely don't want explosive shotgun shells. That's just a bad idea. That is just a bad idea. So I'll probably stick with just my same 12 gauge slugs for the shotgun. The drill arrows are good. I'm not sure how they would be against the boss, though. I haven't really seen anything. Like, I've lurked in some streams, so I've kind of listened in the background, and I know that this is, like, one of the most annoying of the three of them to deal with. But I haven't actually, like, I don't know anything about the actual strategy, what's going to work best. Do. Do I have their... I must have their weaknesses now. I think I got level 2 on them today. Olympus. Quarrites. Resists fire. Weak to poison. Yes, they're resistant to fire. So obsidian is fire, right? Or it does fire damage. Of course, they're weak to poison. I wish you could get the miasmic stuff here. That would make it too easy. Now, is the unstable quarrite, when it says that the unstable quarrite is weak to explosive damage, is that specifically the boss version? Is that what the boss is called? The unstable quarrite? You like the flying by your seat of your pants strategy? I mean, it serves me well. Sometimes things go horribly wrong, but generally, things turn out okay for me. You wouldn't think that they would, but it happens. I can only make 6 of these. Do I have more gunpowder? No. Should. Let's grab my fertilizer. Do I have the mace built? No. No, I do not. Oh, I was going to come here and make fertilizer. I mean, not fertilizer. Gunpowder. You mean the mace, like, legendary weapon? It's like the one I was least interested in. But only because, like, that's not... I don't usually do that kind of combat. Across all games, any kind of two-handed melee weapon is, like, an immediate... no. Whether it should be or not, it could be, like, the best thing. But it pretty much becomes an immediate... no for me. So I discount them. Whether I should or shouldn't. Alright, so gunpowder I need for this too. Gunpowder, spoiled plants, and oxites. Let's take the gunpowder I just have here. Spoiled plants I might need to make up some. Yeah, I only have 5. Only had 5. Where is my scythe? Where's my strawberries? I have strawberries, don't I? Do I not have strawberries? Oh, here they are. Strawberries give you the most. Like, I just got 70. Split the stack a bunch so this goes down really quick. Or drop it. Go. Gotta go check my fish trap too. There's a lot in there usually. That's true. Completely accurate. I need faster weapons for my panic clicking playstyle. Fully accurate. Alright. I'll do this and then we'll walk away from it. Automatically make me some fertilizer too, which is fine. Let's go check the fish trap as well. Really? Nothing? Spotted perch. Those are cool fish. I need a... we need a fish tank. This is the wrong side of the table. I want this side of the table. Here we go. Let's go put the seeds away. 57 spoiled plants is already probably more than enough. Let's put this fish right in here. You have a fish named Slim on Prometheus. It has 6 eyes. That's fun. I do waste a lot of bullets shooting monitors. That's when you want to keep your wrench in your hand. Alright, oxides. The number of innocent computers I've destroyed in games and ammo that I've wasted. It's the worst in Long Dark. Long Dark is probably the most tragic game to accidentally shoot. Because the ammo is so precious. I am usually legitimately crushed when I accidentally walk into a room in the Long Dark and shoot something. I haven't checked on that game in a while. The last chapter was supposed to be out the end of the year. I think I might have a semi-automatic pistol, maybe? I got a gun. A couple of guns. Not the one shot, not the shotgun. Confusing this with another map, or did I leave it behind? I had 2 separate... Oh no, it was the shotguns I was thinking of. I'm like, oh, wait, I know I had 2 separate guns. I have a rusty shotgun and a regular shotgun. That's what it was. Alright, volatile substance doesn't last too long, so let's get this processed. Explosive rounds. Looks like we're going to waste 2 volatile substance, but that is okay. Oh, but I have more gunpowder now, so maybe not. Do 5. There we go. I mean, that still made a lot. 125 explosive bullets. Let me still have 25 here. We can turn into... I'll probably do more armor-piercing rounds with that. Okay. But I think I'm probably going to call it here. I'll probably be back next Sunday. Keep an eye on the schedule. I'd like to have everything ready to go out and build the base if I can, ideally. But I have a pretty busy week, so I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have to play. I have a lot of stuff going on to do, which is going to be more exciting than Icarus. So... but it'll probably be next Sunday. I will update the schedule on my Discord as soon as I have like a feel for what we're gonna do. We could still play it, and as long as I look up what I need, we'll just stream it and we'll kind of putter around the base and craft the things we need to craft. But we'll see how that goes. I will update it there. Otherwise, the streams do get put up onto YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss that next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.